This is Rhoda Pierce for the Storyteller's Lounge. Today, I'm at the home of Ira and Joyce Goldstein. This is one of Joyce's paintings, but today, Ira and I are going to talk poetry as he's also a family therapist and a poet. And this may surprise you.
Well, there's this poem right on the top that has to do with a big chunk of my life, which is basketball. I've been playing basketball since I'm 8 years old, and I'm one of the older guys on the island that play at Walker Park, Clove Lake. Wherever I hear a bouncing ball, I would be attracted. So this poem is called 3-on-3, which is one form of the game that I really like. It's half court. It's not full court running. And the poem came first out of a treatise that I was writing, an essay in which if we could use some of the qualities of a pickup game in our general society, we would be much better off, because it has things like noticing what you're doing, giving immediate feedback, looking for the best spot that doesn't necessarily include you, just passing to someone who's closer to the basket. All these qualities. If somebody hogs a ball, there's an automatic withholding of the ball to this guy. So it all happens without any planning. It's just a society that forms. But it ended up as a poem. I couldn't get the essay going, and this is the poem that came out of it. It's called 3-on-3. 5 figures warming up as the sun starts to set over the court. I make 6. I stand at the foul line, feel the chill of early evening, my hands softly feeling the curves of the ball. My first shot, boing, off the front. A song, a Chinese song. Boing, boing. I caress the lines and pimples of the hard leather, breathe into the next shot, wait for the snap as the ball sails toward the insides of the net. Let's go, they shout. I want another snap. It repeats, just as the light lifts a shadow off the steel. In this town, we need to take the ball back to the foul line or past the 3-point line on the sides if the shot hits the rim or backboard. I've got it today. I'll leap with helium in my hair, square up with steel in my feet. We shoot her out. My teammate hits as my body switches on, remembering imprints of a million movements. My eyes scan patterns, seeking the most available mate. The ball finds me. I send up a prayer from the corner. Snap! I knew it. The light roll of the wrist, easy extension of the fingers told me. A nod from one partner. Nice shot. A hand slap. Then on to the game. Along the way, the touches of recognition. High fives, low fives, rear taps, finger points. The sound of achievement. Good D, good re, nice dish, nice look. The choreography continues until, like a burn, a sear, the winning point. A hard game close, a 2-point difference, lying cozily on my skin, like aftershave lotion cooling the sweat-filled air.
Wonderful poem.
Like it?
Yeah, very much.
Well, people tell me that you really captured the love of basketball.
But the other poems, they just sort of arrived.
Well, I used to believe that was true, but it isn't. It really is making a decision to go to a coffee shop. I'm a coffee shop writer. I really love to just sip coffee and so but you have to use your will to get there, and just start moving your hand, basically. If you wait for inspiration, you'll have very few poems. But there are big things like 9/11 that just hits you so hard you can't stop thinking about it.
Do you have favorite poems?
That I've read from other people or
No, your own.
my own?
But also that you've maybe read.
I think this one is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Yeah, because I worked on it a long time. I couldn't get an ending. This is a real truth. I was trying to sort of get an ending that said it doesn't matter how you play the game. It's whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. And I could not finish the poem because that was a lie. I'm very competitive and I want to win. And until I got that down, I couldn't finish the poem. It really wouldn't let me. Stop bullshitting. You can't bullshit. All right, I have several poems about my grandchildren when they were small. And the poem is entitled Gilly at Night. Gilly's eyes held the last light before bedtime. In the dark, I could see the sparkle as she cuddled next to me. "Let's finish the story," she says, remembering every word from some months ago. "Where was I?" I asked, just as I had asked her mom and aunt at the age of 5 or 6. "Where the robot comes alive." "Oh, okay, let me see." I make up the rest of the story and feel her imagination moving through her quiet, magnificent universe. And I remind myself, it's safe to keep my heart unwrapped.
This is the end of part 1 of our interview with Ira Goldstein. Please stay tuned for part 2. And if you have a chance, please subscribe and comment. Thank you.